So there's a part in that Kendrick Lamar interview, Super Bowl halftime interview, where he talks about battle rapping and brings up Tay Rock and Daylight, the battle rappers. And I don't know where y'all mind went, but where my mind went to is that portion, and when he specifically mentions Daylight, that perfectly encapsulates and summarizes the ideology and the way these guys go about their life. I know you're gonna be like, where are you going with this? Just follow me. So what I know for about Kendrick, right, is that back in the day he used to battle at the Nickersons. He says that in GNX, right? But his idea is you don't see him. He doesn't appear. You don't hear from him. You know what I'm saying? Peekaboo. And then when you do hear from him, you kind of harp on each word, whatever he says. So when he mentions Tay Rock and Daylight, you kind of knew Daylight was in the circle there because he's always, I know Daylight trolls sometimes, but as great as an MC he is, you would assume that he's in a circle somewhere there. So when you hear Kendrick say that, oh, damn, you do watch battle rap. You tapped in, right? And it's kind of like gives you that feeling like, oh, and then Tay Rock is like, oh, I got the shout out in the Daylight's like, yeah, that's the homie. I knew I was, you know what I'm saying? But then you go to like, you flip sides, right? So you see that, right? You flip sides, and Drake had some, I don't know what that is with him and Daylight. I know there was some like writing allegations, stuff like that. But then you see and remember that Drake used to be at the URL events, right? And he put up his own money as prize money, and he's hosted a battle before, right? And then there's that, right? And there was some interaction with him and Daylight, right? And then J. Cole's thing is, I didn't hear a word. I don't see him at a battle, but his thing is, I'll do a verse with you. He has a song. He has songs with Daylight. Right? So Daylight is not just a battle rapper with him, right? And none of these guys' approach to it is right or wrong. But I think it speaks to like why when I'm able to like hear that and I can visualize all of this, like why I see them the way they are. Because to me, there are three big stars, right, in this huge galaxy, the ecosystem of hip hop, right? And some of you guys see one as like good, evil, whatever. Two sides of the same coin. I mean, you flip it while it's up in the air, call it that's J. Cole. Right? You understand what I'm saying? So just off of Daylight, like how they all approach Daylight, the battle rapper Daylight. Shout out to Daylight because he's the subject around this. And battle raps, but specifically Daylight, how they approach battle rap, it's like, oh, okay, so yours is more like, I used to do it, I watch it from afar. Everything about me is like afar, but when it's time, I'll shine a light on it. Yours is more like, I'm in a circle that y'all in. I want to be there. I want to feel that energy, right? But I'm the star. Right? And you get my co-sign by me being there. Everybody said, oh, Drake was there. Yours is more like, oh, Kendrick said something, mentioned you. His is more like Drake was there. Whereas his is more like, I ain't mentioned you and I ain't there, but we can be peers. And it's like, as great as an MC Daylight is, I think Daylight's a very good MC. J. Cole is a superstar rapper. And it's like, oh, you can be on Pie with me with Absol. I'll rap with y'all. Again, no right or wrong. I know a lot of y'all think right now, like, this is right and this is wrong and this like that. That's just how my brain works.